Jack is really busy at work with Hunter
Mountains overlooking Los
and
Angeles.
company.
This West Coast planetarium sits 1,134 feet above sea level. Great with the observatory's unique architecture and setting.
What is up, everybody? Welcome to episode 201 of the Jack Ruhl Show. Hope you guys are doing well. I'm glad to be back on the show. I'm glad Tori got to do the show, but I missed you guys. I know that sounds weird, but genuinely, I missed making the episode yesterday. It was kind of weird, but yeah, it was a good day off. Something I always do when other people make the episode is I have kind of like a post interview with them to get their thoughts on creating the Jack Ruhl Show. So today, let's talk with Tori. Tori, tell me, how did you feel about making yesterday's episode?
I learned, well, I already kind of knew, but like, I solidified that I knew that I do not like daily vlogging. I do not like, there's a certain like format and like pacing and like the way you transition things to daily vlogging that I'm not into doing, and I didn't naturally do when I was filming that day. I think I still shot it a lot more like the monthly vlogs that I do, where I don't really have to explain what's going on, but I feel like that made the vlog kind of confusing. Or just like, I like longer and slower shots, and I don't like talking to the camera about what's going on, but so I had to like push out of my like comfort zone to be able to do that. Also, I don't like the Gorilla Pod. It's heavy, it's bulky, I can't use it as quickly as Jack does, so I just took it off after the first hour and I just used the top part of the camera for the rest of the day.
That cracks me up because like, I love the Gorilla Pod. I think it makes everything so much easier because I can just hold it here.
You just did that so fast, I can't do that.
All I'm really doing is just bending it. I don't know. Gains. Just kidding. What do you think you learned the most about yourself other than you don't like daily vlogging?
I learned about myself?
Yeah.
I guess that I like being behind the camera, but it's more just, it's not that like I don't like being in front of the camera, because this is fine, like I'm not worried, but like I like being more of an observer in my filmmaking than the narrator.
Now,
also Jack is super buff because that camera's so heavy and he just carries it
goodness.
all the time.
Oh my word. Stop. Today, you only had class at what, 2:30? But how was editing at 4 a.m. this morning?
I was tired. I didn't like sleep and then wake up at 4. I kind of just stayed up until 4 getting the rough cut done, and then I slept, woke up at like 10, and then finished like cleaning it up.
So you did old Jack Ruhl Show. I used to stay up till 4 a.m. export, get up at 7, go to class, come back, sleep for an hour, and then do it all over again. So anybody who wants the daily vlog, don't do that. But that's what I used to do. Now I just get up at 4 a.m. I think the latter is a lot harder.
Yeah.
For sure.
I don't like waking up. I'm a night owl. I love staying up late.
Well, I'm glad you did the show. I'm sure your mom was glad you did the show too. Shout out to your mom. Anything else you want to say about making the show?
Jack is good at the show because he's passionate about it. And I think it takes a lot of passion to want to do that every day, so I really admire that.
Anything else you want to say about making the show?
Jack is good at the show because he's passionate about it. And I think it takes a lot of passion to want to do that every day, so I really admire that.
Tori, thanks for doing it. I think you killed it.
Thank you.
Okay, well, what I'm doing right now is I'm editing the DAC 116 project that is due tomorrow. I know, I gotta finish it today. But then again, we did only shoot it Monday, so I don't think it's too bad. We just gotta get it done tonight before 1 p.m. tomorrow. 1 p.m. tomorrow, so as long as I get it done, I think it's fine. Done is better than perfect. So essentially, what I'm doing is just editing and I'm putting it together. But let me show you the steps that I'm going through right now. Project requirements are, it must be 4 to 6 minutes long. So I needed to slow down my footage, slow down all my footage. So this is all of it. So that's all of it right there. The top is extra slow-mo, the bottom is just regular slow-mo. Organize them into segments. So the different segments of filming that I did. So the building, the Hollywood sign, all that kind of stuff, Los Angeles, etc, etc, etc. Then move into write out the story so I can have the voiceovers, sound effects, coloring, graphics, executive produce, and export. So essentially what we need to do is write the story, record it, and edit it all together, which is gonna take a while. So I'm not gonna be able to go to crew tonight, unfortunately. A little bit upset about that, but you deal with what you have and you get through it. Thrive, not survive, though, so remember that. So that's what I've been up to editing this, putting it all together. There's this thing you can do with QuickTime on Macs. I don't know if you can do it on PCs or anything like that. I don't think PCs have QuickTime. Anyways, there's something you can do on Mac where you can do a screen recording. And so I messed around with this screen recording and I recorded this. I'm thinking it might be the intro for our doc. Let me show you. Boom, Griffith Observatory. How sick is that? I love that so much. I started off on the world on Google Maps, and then I just slowly hit plus. And then in editing, I took out all the parts where it paused, and it just went all the way until you get to Griffith Observatory, and then it just shows it. And so I think that's really, really cool. I think that would catch my attention. I'm hoping people will like it in class, but I think it's creative, I think it's unique, and I think it gets your attention in the first couple seconds. So we'll see if we can use it, see what we can do, but if we can't, some puppies must die. Some puppies must die is a term I got from my teacher in high school, my communications teacher, Mr. Binder. He said, some puppies must die, which is, you might have some really, really great shots, but sometimes you have to cut them. So, some puppies must die. You wish no puppies had to die, but sometimes they just do. It's a weird saying, but I like it. Hunter, how do you think the project's going?
Yeah.
We've been editing for quite a while, getting a bunch of facts, that kind of stuff. Basically just writing out our story. But I guess I should probably introduce you guys to Mia. Mia.
Hi guys.
Mia's in our Doc 116 class. Hunter and I were gonna have to be on our own, but thankfully Mia got in the class, so now we have all three of us. Mia, how are you liking Chapman so far? You're a transfer student, right?
I am a transfer student. I just came here from the University of Arizona, and I have to say I love it, but mainly just because of Dodge.
Are you liking the class so far?
I am. You guys make the class worth it. I gotta admit.
Yeah, we do.
I got a good group
It's all
over here.
us.
Got a good group going.
Well, we're gonna get back to this.
Just to answer Jack's question, the project's going well. We
It's going.
we have sufficient B-roll, which is what we were kind of worried about. And now we're just trying to write it out, see what we're gonna voice over narrate for the whole thing, and how we're gonna edit to that. It's going well.
Well, I'm gonna wrap today's show here, so that's all for today. Thank you guys for joining us. Hopefully I can get this Doc 116 project done before too late. Right now it's almost 11. It is 11. But thank you guys for joining us today. I hope you enjoyed it, and as always,
be awesome. Do you want me to come over there and turn off the camera myself?
Over and over.
Hey, this has been an episode of the Jack Roll Show.
I think we're getting a little distracted.